Ted, if you could do the honors. Joanne.
Yep.
Good morning, Dudley. We're just getting carpal tunnel syndrome here, signing all these forms. Joanne, do you want to start with the minutes?
Sure, I make a motion to approve the minutes, that can't be, for the
Yes,
December.
December
No,
14th?
that's November.
But no-
November.
I'm
Wow.
not alert, but
November
can't approve
9th.
these.
November 9th,
I will do
we
it.
didn't have a meeting.
We gotta have the meeting before we can approve them.
You guys are on the ball this morning.
Hey,
Okay, to approve the minutes from November
we're
9th.
Akasaurs.
I'll second that with the amendment to the correct date.
Thank you.
I'll make it unanimous.
I make a
Thank you,
motion
Liz.
to approve the motor vehicle abatements for the month of November in the amount of $2,068.17.
Second.
Unanimous.
I make a motion to approve the following real estate exemptions. Applicant A, elderly for $500, applicant B for blind $500, applicant C, veteran for $400, and applicant D, elderly for $500.
Second.
Unanimous.
I make a motion to approve the various.
Just
Oh, go
just
ahead.
by way of explanation, all of
Yep.
those exemptions were statutory, so it was not a decision on our part, it was
No.
DOR.
They meet all the
Driven.
qualifications.
How did the blind person fill out the form though?
They do.
Oh, I'm sorry,
They do.
that was inappropriate.
Yes.
No. Tom,
Yes.
Put on your Tom Grown, I didn't know if we had a,
No, we
a
don't do it.
braille system or,
Someone can read it to them.
okay, all right,
I make a
sorry.
motion to approve the various exemption applications in the amount of $74,375.
Second.
Unanimous.
Make a motion to approve the levy for 2018 motor vehicle excise recommitment number 18 in the amount of $66.25.
Second.
Unanimous.
Make
Why,
a-
why is that standalone, $66?
It's a recommitment, so we get a bill from another town
Oh,
to
okay.
rebill. So it's just
Thank you.
one or two bills.
That's fake. That's gonna make the whole.
Balance the budget, Tom.
Yeah, oh, okay.
I make a motion to approve the levy for 2018 motor vehicle excise commitment number 18 in the amount of $34,434.67.
Second.
Unanimous.
And I make a motion, why don't we discuss this first? Why do you want to deny the applicant's motor vehicle excise abatement?
It's in, his application is in the pile for you to sign. He got pretty nasty on the application, and he stated that his vehicle was not worth what we were assessing it for, and I sent him a letter stating that we do not assess the vehicles, we do not value the vehicles. It's
Right.
From,
The state that does that.
It's, yeah, right. It's the registry of motor vehicles.
Yeah.
All right, so then I make a motion to deny applicant's motor vehicle excise abatement form.
Second.
And unanimous, we can't be talking a lot of money.
No, I think it was just the principal.
PLE or
People don't.
PAL?
Too early in the morning.
I haven't had a coffee yet, Conrad.
Okay, for number 9.
Sounds like a personal problem.
You want to explain what we're voting on number 9?
So these were all the,
Number 9.
Yeah, next page.
Oh, next page.
these were all the forms that was signed
Oh, wow.
online to get the tax rate set for the recap sheet. And they're signed electronically, but I need the hard copies signed. So LA5 classification hearing, that's when I went and did my classification hearing before the board. The levy limit is the form that shows.
The newspaper sounded like it was a monumental decision by the selectmen to have a single tax rate.
Yeah.
We've had that since 1978.
Yeah, yeah. So those are all the forms that go into setting the tax rate.
So where are we signing it?
You signed them, it's in the packet.
Oh, okay.
We're going to make it
The
official.
carpal tunnel syndrome
Yes.
stuff?
All right, well then I'll do this in 2 parts. I make a motion to approve the following recapitulation forms of LA5 classification tax allocation, levy limit LA4, OL-1 overlay worksheet, page 1 tax recapitulation sheet, and LA13 tax base levy growth.
You know,
If-
I know that you and Joanne don't remember this because you weren't here, but we used to meet with the accountant, the assessors, and do the recap sheet. I mean, actually do it.
Yeah.
So it was interesting. We had all kinds of fights with the overlay and
Yeah.
it's interesting. Anyway, sorry, nostalgia time.
Now, do I have to If I second this motion, do I have to repeat it all like Joanne does, or can I just second this?
You can just
Now, you
say,
can be like yourself.
Thank you.
They did all.
I second it.
And I'll make it unanimous.
okay, I make a motion to approve the following for fiscal year 2019, real estate tax at $13,486,629.36 per personal property actuals, $314,565.91, sewer betterments phase 2 and 3, $8,036.54, sewer betterment interest phase 2 and 3, $1,206.42, Title V, $441.75, Title V interest, $44.18, water liens, $45,251.91, water lien interest, $6,269.90, sewer liens, $56,796.91, sewer lien interest, $8,164.24, water and sewer demand fees, $10,040, income and expense fines, $6,750, totaling $13,944,197.12.
And these are the warrant and commitments that you're signing.
What is the total value of the town, do you remember?
It's in there.
It is?
I can tell you once you slide all that stuff back over once it's signed.
Well, we had hit 1 billion at one time.
Yeah,
I just
once.
wonder how, yeah, I know, I'm
Once.
just curious how close we are.
It's very close. Tom, did you second all that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I'm
Second.
sorry.
I didn't hear it.
I'll make it
I didn't hear
unanimous,
it.
I didn't hear him either. I was snoozing.
Well, you interrupted.
Uh-huh.
I never do that.
Yeah. And then I make a motion to approve the water and sewer lien in demand for taxpayer F, a water lien of $410, sewer lien $543, water lien interest $57.67, sewer lien interest $76.26.
Oh, let me interrupt. I'm sorry, that should be the
676.29.
water lien abatement. Because this was included in what you just voted above. I'm sorry, I didn't put in, vote to approve the abatement.
So instead of water lien for 410, it's water lien abatement?
So all these liens and interests need to be abated because the person filed bankruptcy. So it was included in the numbers in the vote you just did above. And last night,
Well,
Rich
filing
said,
for bankruptcy and having these dissolved are not the same thing.
so I billed them and I have to take them off now because Rich said that these cannot be collected under bankruptcy.
I so disagree with that statement, but that's not unusual.
I would like to think he checked with town council.
Well, I would like to think he thinks, but filing for bankruptcy.
Isn't it
having
just
these-
taxes? Isn't it just taxes that you're not clear from? This isn't taxes, this is water and
No,
sewer
I know
usage.
that, I know that, but the
Okay.
judge has to say, yes, you're absolved.
So maybe
Do
he
we
has,
have a decree? That's
he-
really
maybe he
what
does.
Okay.
Maybe he
If he has
does.
a
I'll
decree,
check.
fine. I mean, filing doesn't mean it's granted.
okay, I'll check with him.
I mean,
But
I
I
can-
just wanted, I just want to change the vote so that it says it is an abatement.
Yeah.
'Cause
All right, then I'll amend the motion for vote to approve the water and sewer lien abatement as stated before.
I second it.
I'll make it unanimous, subject to a bankruptcy decree.
something, that page that you have, Tom, right there, that should have the value of the town.
9,
Oh, it is a billion. It's well over a billion.
oh, down as well, yeah, okay.
A
With
billion,
personal.
22 million.
Wow.
I just had a question. I know,
1, 2, 3, yeah.
I know I'm out of order.
Not usually.
Did you interpret this did you have somebody translate this Polish birth certificate?
A billion, 22 million.
You know what it says.
I'm half Polish, so I kind of trust them.
Well, I'm not Polish too, but.
So am I.
We all are, so. Well,
No, you're,
I'm Slovak.
yeah, right.
so, oh,
It
Well,
does,
we're all
it
Slavic.
does have the
We're
year
all
on there,
Slavic.
Tom.
Not the same.
Tom, it does have the year on there.
well, we don't know what that
in
year is
English.
for.
It is in English.
It's a billion, 22 million.
Yep. I just thought of something to tell you guys, and I can't remember what it was.
Just fall out of your face.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens. We're talking about
It's only
Polish.
6:10. We shouldn't be here.
Yeah, right.
Instead of going, anyways.
Well, it was posted for 8, maybe we were doing something. We have to come back in 2 hours?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
no,
that's what
only
it
Dudley Hall
was.
time.
I spoke with, Greg about getting the GIS online,
Yeah,
and he said he thinks it's a great idea, and
Yeah.
this is the year to get it. So I'm gonna have a demonstration with cartographics coming into a PowerPoint for all the departments that wanna have it, so it'll probably happen sometime January and February, so we can get it on the May town meeting floor. And I'm happy to say that, Mary's raise got approved, and she got
Yay.
it retroactive as of this week,
it was retroactive? Oh, that's
for a
great.
6-month date, so,
That's great.
yeah,
She's a hard worker.
yes, she is.
Nice decision on your part to hire her.
It's a good choice,
Great personality.
fits right in.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say how, but
So those are the 2 new things I had.
so what's upcoming?
Taxpayers coming in when they're in shock from their tax bills.
I mean, their total tax dollars went up 2.5%. What are they shocked about?
Well, the values went up, and
But
the
the
tax
tax-
rate went up, so it's.
Oh, that's because of the override.
Because the override, but
That's
a lot of
right.
people don't know that.
That's right.
I'm working on, if I can get it done in time, I'm working on putting an insert in with the tax bills.
Yeah,
with
you
some-
should also go online or do something in the.
Do a little news release.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Do a little news release into the paper.
I mean, this was taxpayer driven, the override,
okay.
so it is,
So Mary found another town that had frequently asked questions, and she's being really proactive. She says, I don't know what I'm gonna tell the taxpayers when they come in. I haven't been here long enough to explain, you know,
Yep.
their values. And she's really working hard on doing that. So she found a really good thing, I think it was from Foxborough. It's all Q&A on things taxpayers ask. So we're gonna try to put that on the website.
good,
Good.
And
good.
she really wants to be prepared.
Now, perhaps you could explain why the values have gone up. I can understand why the rate has gone, but because of the overrides. But why would the the values go up if it's going up generally, as you seem to indicate?
Well, I mean, City of Worcester went up 6% in values. It's happening across the state from when we had that
So it just-
recession in real estate.
So it's just a reflection of the increase in market values of real
Yeah.
estate across the board.
And replacement cost has gone up as
For
well.
example, we had a 6-family in Dudley on Dudley Hill.
Mm-hmm.
We had assessed for, I think,
Yeah.
160,000, sold for 400. So we never catch values when they're going up, we never catch them going down because we're 18 months behind on,
So we were trying to be proactive because we can see what the market's doing
oh yeah.
ahead of time when we're reassessing. And if we see the values going up, the houses were selling $60,000 to $80,000 less than we had them, over what we had them assessed for. So we saw that coming, so we bumped them up so that they wouldn't really get.
It's just like when we had the recession, we had the condos dropping in value. We dropped the condos so we wouldn't impact the overlay in a negative way.
Well, I think that's what people have to know and realize.
Yeah, it's not your Obama climate, economic climate. I'm sorry, was that, was I being politically incorrect again? Anyways, that 8 years that we lost value, we lost almost a third.
As a result of the Bush administration.
Okay, well, whoever,
Oh boy, here we go.
whoever. And Paris isn't burning because of climate issues, but that's okay.
Okay, we have one more thing to address
do?
on
Oh, we
our
do?
agenda,
Oh,
and
I'm
that's
sorry.
regarding that letter that we do need to respond.
Oh, yes. Well, again,
Before we start, I had represented that woman,
Yeah,
so I'm going to abstain and
Okay.
of course.
participate in this.
But Lisa responded in the last letter that she wasn't gonna respond again
Mm-hmm,
until we got in to see the property.
correct.
So I think that's the proper response. None.
I think we need to do that, to send a letter from our board. And that is not anything unique to her situation. That is what we do regarding
Well, it's the Department of
anybody.
Revenue requirements, the
Correct.
And
regulations.
the 16, going on 16 years that I've been here, I've addressed this maybe 15 years now with her. the same exact
Oh,
answer. I
hasn't been-
cannot change anything until I get in and do an interior inspection.
Okay, well, I think let's keep it simple. That's the
Yeah.
end of the discussion. I make a motion then that we send her a letter to that
And I'll
effect.
second that and.
Are you
make-
guys gonna write the letter? Cause I think it would hold
Yeah, we'll
a lot,
we can draft it up.
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
because she was not happy that I responded to the
Well,
letter.
again, it's not the town of Dudley regulations, it's the state, it's the Department of Revenue. I mean, we're audited by them, so we have to go by their rules. They set our tax rate, they approve our values. They don't set our tax rate, but they
And
approve our values.
she needs to know, we're more than happy to respond. Just do what we need to do so we can respond, one way or another for her.
Yeah, we gotta get in.
Okay.
Okay.
So, when are you sending the letter out?
I'll stop in a day, at the beginning of the week, and draft something up for us. Yeah.
That was sly, Conrad.
No, not me.
All right, do we have any other new business?
Do you see anything else coming up that we will have I mean, we have reval next year or any of that stuff?
No, 5 years.
Oh, wow.
So 4 years from now, because we
Nice.
just did an interim.
Oh. You're too young to retire, so you'll be around.
I only have 2 more revals that I can retire.
That's funny.
Anything we need to know? So Greg has okayed the GIS on.
Yeah,
You're-
he thinks this is a good year to do it.
Right, and you're going to other towns, other departments to see if they're gonna.
I have 7 departments that want to do it.
So will they contribute towards the cost?
So I thought we were gonna put the $400, it's about all it is, in each of our budgets, and Greg said yesterday, he thinks it's better that there just be a line item
Oh.
for everybody,
And
so that we
who-
don't have to put it in our
So that's
individual
going through the
budgets.
selectmen's?
Yep.
Makes
Good.
sense.
Yeah,
So the
it does.
account will make a separate line item just for GIS, and
Okay,
it'll get voted on every year.
That works for me.
absolutely.
And it's going to save us money, because I pay about,
Plus time.
and time, you can do your own, if you don't need it certified, you can do your own abutters lists
Yeah.
on it. It'll have the zoning overlay on it, it'll have, flood maps,
That's
it'll have the
awesome.
footprints of the buildings.
Good.
Yeah.
Very
And we
good.
can, anything that's in our vision program can be pulled into the map. So you press the little I button for information, and all the information on the field card will pull in.
Really?
Yeah, so it's,
That's pretty neat.
yeah. I was
That'll again cut
disappointed.
down on more foot traffic,
Yes.
so we can do
Yeah.
all these damn forms that the state requires.
Yeah,
Certainly
killed some more
convenient.
trees.
Yep, and certainly convenience to the residents and businesses
And
in
attorneys.
town, particularly. And real estate brokers.
Absolutely.
Definitely, definitely.
Well, I will entertain a motion.
How is January 11th for everybody before we do that?
Works for me.
Yeah.
You gonna be in Paris?
No,
Okay.
they burn down, who knows?
It's,
All right, that being said, then I make a motion, we adjourn.
My second that.
I'll make it unanimous, or turd it.
That was a lot.